Welcome. I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is a very special video because this is the first time this has ever happened to me. A fellow YouTuber and collaborator sent me a movie. I really like this, and I've never seen this movie before. Basket Case. IAmTheIceLord right here on YouTube sent me this movie. When I say the whole spiel of like clicking subscribe, hitting the like button, leaving a share and comment, I want you to do that hardcore over to I'm the Ice Lord's channel, because he didn't have to send me this, and he did. I very, very much appreciate it, and I'm dedicating a whole review just for this, because he sent it to me, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I am the Ice Lord. But go over his channel, hit the bell, leave a like, click subscribe, leave a comment, share, because doing all those things helps us little small YouTubers get our channels and videos out there to a much broader audience. And I'm the Ice Lord truly deserves it for sending me this. So thank you so much. So and I was like, I'll do a special review for this movie because I've never seen this movie before, but I know a lot about it because this movie transcends watching it, but you have to watch it to fully experience it, because it's a wild movie. It really is. He This movie stars Dwayne. He goes to the city with this giant wicker basket, and he's holds up in this hotel room, and he's probably the worst tenant ever, because he's constantly having noise complaints and everything, because of Belial, our creature in the movie, because the movie starts off with this doctor getting killed, and all you see is like a mouth, like from like, or a hand come from like out of the screen into his mouth and pull him out of frame, and the doctor comes back out of frame all bloodied, and then he gets pulled back under, and then that's the start of the movie. And it's really good. I really think the beginning of this movie is very effective, and not seeing the creature for a good part of this movie is like very, very effective. This movie, I mentioned, I know a lot about it, but I just never watched it from start to finish, and the acting is a little wonky. You know, it's kind of stiff, and you can definitely tell these are a lot of people's first acting roles and stuff like that, and it was good. But it added to the movie because it added because of the creature, because Belial, and this guy has like a psychic connection, but only goes one way, or it used to go both ways, but after being kind of separated, it kind of severed his psychic connection to the creature, but the creature can still have his psychic connection to him, so it's driving him nuts, and it's very jealous. So it's like, if he tries to go on dates, he's like, he doesn't love it. He ransacks this hotel room, and I love it. I totally forgot this movie had stop motion in it, and I miss stop motion in horror movies. It adds a kind of a feel to it that a lot of movies don't have, and like Evil Dead, Piranha, like, even though it's just like kind of like short scenes that have these little stop motion parts in it, but it just seeing that on screen, it just kind of has a different feel to it, and I really, really love it. And so when you finally do see the creature in its full glory, doing its killing and everything, it's so cool. It can be kind of, I'm going to admit, it's going to be a little off-putting for people who just don't like these kind of movies, but or if you're trying to show it to somebody who like may like horror movies but not these kind of horror movies, you know, this is a whole class of its own. But I think this is definitely a 5. If I had to do my 31 Days of Fright review of it, classification, it's definitely a 5. It's a horror classic, but this movie is definitely a 2. You definitely can't, if you just get a bunch of people who, maybe a couple people who have seen it and a bunch of people who haven't seen it, and it's like, oh man, I think this would be a fun night of watching Basket Case. Because like I mentioned, this like, they hold up in this hotel room for most of this movie, and this creature is constantly ransacking this and causing trouble, and I would kick him out 100%, but just like in little instances that kind of prevent them from being kicked out, like, oh, like they knew he was gone for the day, but who was in there, so like that kept him from not getting kicked out that time around. And then somebody got in there and stole some stuff, and like that kind of also prevented them from getting kicked out. It's just like the headache wasn't worth it all. But just like, and like, I watched one of the special features on there. I was talking about Joe Bob, and he was talking about how he saw it at the Cannes Film Festival. You know, it was like one of those movies that were like playing, but only like 4 people showed up. But he had the premiere for it in Texas, and like, oh man, like, this is the type of movies I want to see in a drive-in, and just like on the like a really crappy theater, and just like feet sticking to the floor, just add to the whole thing to it. I think that'd be kind of fun. And like, the movie itself captures Times Square when it was very dirty and very just a mess, and like, it's just very sleazy and everything. And so this movie is a very good way of looking what it looked like at this time. That's why I love film. It is like, it's a good time capsule, especially these older 80s and 70s horror movies that don't really have permits and stuff like that, so they shoot everything very on the fly and very quickly, but they capture these time capsules. And so that's all I have to say about Basket Case without revealing too much. It's pretty gory. It's awesome. It's cheesy. It's all the above, but it's a horror classic above all. And I'm going to end this review by giving another shout out to IAmTheIceLord for sending me this. This is a perfect movie. This is going on top shelf now. And it's, unless they make a little Toony Terror of it, which I would buy in a heartbeat, as you can see behind me. But I just want to say thank you, and appreciate it, and I will get you back. I will send you a movie eventually, so just let me know what movies you need, you want, what you're looking out for. I'll look for them for you. So I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and all I can say is thank you.